first. So when she gives the information to Kevin Taylor, in case you don't pay.
In case you don't pay, then they'll use it against you. So blackmail.
So when we hear Kevin Taylor mentioning people's names, it's all about that.
This guy is an assassinator. Of course, you know he's an assassin, political assassin. Where he goes on rampage. And what he does best is that, you see, when we are talking about somebody committing a crime against the state, this guy will move away from the substantive matter of committing a crime against the state and veer into sexual escape. Where, for instance, this guy that has been caught by Yoko, Adom-Otchere.
Yes.
You are saying that Adom-Otchere has committed a crime against the state by defrauding, by stealing, by any other. Why is Kevin Taylor not staying on that matter, being interested on that matter? Now he will veer into Adom-Otchere. So that is his stock in trade. That is what he does. And I'm sure he did it to you as well.
He did.
Where he said, oh, you are gay, you are this.
Yes.
And these are matters that ordinarily, when the public hears it, they cannot even analyze it critically.
It has gossip value.
It has gossip value. And you yourself, you cannot even count. For instance, this guy goes and say, and all that. What he's trying to do, it's not as though you can come and show your penis to the world and say, this is how big my penis is.
Yes.
So he weaponized sexual stuff against big men. And of course, they will have evidence.
And prominent people.
Prominent people. Just so they can go in for some good cash.
Yeah,
sometimes $100,000, $200,000.
Yeah, but if I'm not gay, I will not pay you nothing.
No, but some of them fall prey to it.
After you've said it, why must I pay you?
I'm saying some of them fall prey to it.
Oh, fall prey to the blackmail. That they have actually done the thing that they are.
And I'll show you on Saturday.
Are there pastors who are being blackmailed by these people?
Oh, if Yashua Senega mentioned their names, so I'm sure you can ask Efia.
I saw Yashua Senega's video and he was shocked that anybody can consider Anne for an appointment. She was completely shocked.
So I said it's the Kevin Taylor factor. So let's go back and come forward a little. I've known this person. I knew her for a short period of about 3 to 4 months. And
that was it?
Yes. And I detected quite a few character traces that I wasn't so comfortable with. For which reason I decided I was not going to work with her again. And one thing led to another. One day I woke up and Kevin Taylor is on my case without me having to mention his name anywhere, talk about him anywhere. He goes rampage.
But you know Kevin Taylor, you met him before?
No, I don't know him. I have not mentioned his name anywhere.
But
I have not
met
spoken
him
to him.
Have you met him?
No, I have not.
Okay.
Why would I want to be such a character?
I thought you know him historically.
Well, I don't know him. I've never seen him before.
Okay.
So one day I wake up and this guy is on my case, destroying me left, right, center. Then I got to realize that, okay, the common denominator is that Kevin Taylor knows this girl. So pretty much, because we are no more working together and all that, that's why she's going to give my information. So I send this girl a message and say that, stop sending your exes, because of the information I had heard subsequently, stop sending your exes to Kevin Taylor for him to destroy them. The next minute from nowhere, I get this, you sextortion, this. I was like, what kind of nonsense is this? So you know what they were doing? Because they had the idea that I had information at my disposal, for which reason they wanted to, then they framed up, edited certain things and sent it to the CID. For the CID to now have access to my gadgets, for which reason they will get the kind of information I have on them.
Oh, I get it.
So they sent this information.
So the CID was used?
Yes, they used the CID in order to get access to my gadgets. Just so they could, because at that time they knew that I had information on them. Because I had told Anne that the kind of information that people have brought to me, you cannot survive it when these things are put in the public domain. So stop it. But she wouldn't stop. I don't know whether she thought I was
okay, so now she wants to get your phone.
She wanted to have access
look at the
to my
information
phone
and deny you of it.
Of
so
course,
that you cannot
of course.
publish.
That is how come they came up with this edited story of I've sextorted, the nonsense they presented me. But they had no water. He couldn't have stood there.
Did the CID ask you about sextortion?
They called me. In fact, the cybercrime unit, they called me. And up to date, they said that they are still doing the investigation.
Did they take your phone from you?
They took my phones.
Did they return it?
I haven't even had my phone since then.
Your phone is still with them?
It's still with them. According to them, they are not done
serious?
They are not done with the investigation. So my phone is still with them.
This is about a month?
This is about 2 or 3 months ago.
Since you were arrested on the road?
Since I was arrested the second time. The first time it had to do with national security. The second time. So what they were doing, this girl is NDC, like I'm saying. So she was just being used to get to me, just so they can have the information I have with them. And she has big men at higher places, Paul. Big men at higher places. You'll be so shocked.